The air hung heavy with the scent of pine and damp earth, a fragrance that spoke of ancient times and untamed wilderness. Sunlight struggled to pierce the dense canopy of the mountain forest, casting ethereal beams that danced in the mist. Ancient trees clawed at the sky, their roots like gnarled fingers gripping the rocky soil, holding secrets of centuries past. This was a place of deep shadows and hidden dangers where every rustle could mean life or death, a place where only the strong survived, and the weak were quickly forgotten by the relentless march of nature. Here, in the heart of the wilderness, two predators ruled their domains, each a master of their own shadowy realm. The puma, a creature of breathtaking beauty and lethal grace. Its coat, the color of sun-dappled leaves, allowed it to melt into the shadows. It moved with a fluid power, its muscles coiled like springs ready to unleash. This was a hunter at the peak of its evolution, perfectly adapted for its life in the vertical world of the forest. The puma was a master of stealth and ambush. It could stalk its prey with unnerving silence, its every sense alert for the slightest sound or movement. With a sudden burst of speed, it would pounce, its powerful legs propelling it forward. Sharp claws like curved daggers would rake its victim, while its jaws delivered a crushing bite. In the higher elevations, where the trees thinned and gave way to windswept slopes, another predator roamed. This was a realm where survival was a daily battle and only the most resilient could thrive. The wolf, a creature of stark beauty, its coat the color of freshly fallen snow. It moved with a grace that belied its strength, blending seamlessly into the winter landscape. It possessed a haunting howl that echoed through the valleys, a chilling reminder of the wildness that still clung to these mountains. This sound was both a call to its pack and a warning to intruders. Though not as solitary as the puma, it was a formidable hunter in its own right. The wolf's keen senses and pack dynamics made it a master of the hunt, capable of taking down prey much larger than itself. While the puma relied on stealth and surprise, the wolf was a creature of endurance and teamwork. It could run for miles without tiring, its lean muscles working like a well-oiled machine. Its senses were incredibly keen, allowing it to detect prey from afar, and when it attacked, it did so with relentless ferocity, its sharp teeth tearing through flesh and bone. Fate, it seemed, had a different plan tonight. Driven by hunger and a primal instinct to defend their territories, the two predators found themselves on a collision course. The air crackled with tension as they met in a clearing bathed in the silver light of the moon, their eyes filled with an ancient rivalry locked in a silent battle of wills. The standoff had begun. Section 7. Fury in the Forest. The first move belonged to the puma, a master of stealth and power. With lightning speed, it launched itself at the wolf, claws extended, aiming for a decisive strike. The wolf, caught off guard, twisted its body, narrowly avoiding the full force of the attack. Its agility was its only saving grace. Razor-sharp claws ripped through fur and muscle, leaving a burning trail across the wolf's flank. The pain was immediate and intense. A snarl of pain and fury erupted from the wolf's throat as it countered, its teeth snapping at the puma's throat. The forest echoed with the sounds of their fierce battle. Section 8. Shifting Tides of Battle. The battle raged on, a whirlwind of fur, claws, and teeth. The puma, lighter and more agile, darted in and out, landing blow after blow. But the wolf was relentless, its stamina beginning to tell. It absorbed the puma's attacks, waiting for its opportunity. A deep gash appeared on the puma's shoulder, evidence of the wolf's raw power. Section 9. A victor's howl. Then in a flash, it was over. The wolf, seizing its chance, lunged forward, its jaws clamping down on the puma's throat. The puma struggled briefly, its powerful muscles straining against the wolf's vice-like grip. But it was no use. The life slowly drained from its eyes as the wolf held on, its own breath coming in ragged gasps. Section 10. Silence falls. The victor stood over the vanquished, its chest heaving. The silence of the forest, broken only moments ago by the sounds of battle, returned. The wolf, its coat stained with the blood of its rival, turned and melted back into the trees, leaving behind the fallen puma as a stark reminder of the brutal reality of life and death in the wild.